Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 25th episode of Macross Delta. And last episode we had some of our characters captured on Windermere and they had a trial. The trial was a little bit it was a little bit biased. Like, you would not exactly describe that as a fair trial. It really wasn't. And to nobody's surprise, they were found guilty and were about to just get pushed off into some abyss. Luckily, that did not happen because the cavalry came in and saved them, and that's great. However, Mikomo was not saved. She remains there, kind of being corrupted, manipulated by Void, I think his name is. And we also had a bit of a concerning shot with Freya near the end of the episode. So, yeah, we are getting pretty close to the end of the show. So hopefully we can have somewhat of a positive, happy ending, right? That's kind of what I'm hoping for. So let's dive on in and see what we get. 3, 2, 1, play. That is really unfortunate. That's not exactly what happened. You're being less than honest. But I know why. I understand why. I think it might have been. That really does sound bad. Yeah, we really need to help Mikomo. This current situation is not okay. I am filming a little bit later in the day than I usually do, so I'm a bit tired. I really am gonna miss the Walkodet girls when this show is over. There's a couple episodes of this show that I'll definitely rewatch every once in a while that had like focus on the Walkodet performances. Yeah. Back into it. Yeah, what's up? Ah, okay. Wow, okay. But we got our expert hacker girl here, so I mean, it's really up to you. Okay. This is definitely the biggest hint we've gotten. Falcon 2 probably knows that. Uh, Hayate. Anytime it cuts off there. Of course. Okay. You can just do that. Apparently not. Genetic fragments. Of course it was. Right. That's a big problem. For several reasons. Okay. Yay. Do we have to obey Royd? Yeah. I was about to say, I don't see you kneeling, boy. Right. Well then. Yeah, that's exactly what that sounded like to me too. Good old Dimension Eaters. What an evil chuckle. Well, he is definitely a merchant. That's one thing I never doubted about your character. That's 6 o'clock, right? 6 p.m. Of course he does. Yeah, those are not fun to deal with. Well, I don't like leaving things in charge of Royd. Which we already knew that. Oh, he took his glasses off. That's what that sound was. I'm a bird. It looked so innocent back then. Probably enjoyed life more. Who cares about the galaxy? Is that a death flag? Because I've kind of expected him to die for a while now. Oh hey, you're awake, Machina. Things were pretty bad last episode. I didn't even comment about her getting shot. But yeah, that was a big thing that happened. Glad to see she's okay. And yeah, that are we gonna talk about that? Are you gonna ever tell any people about that? The wound. Don't touch Mikomo. You don't have the right. 10 years, damn. Yeah, Walkwood is not in their best position. It's a big dream. How could you not want to support a dream like that? You're not gonna be able to pretend that's an injury forever. Yeah, finally got some evidence of what actually happened. Raj, that's a great friend. Well, then goodbye then. I appreciate the hand holding. Sorry to interrupt it. Okay, so she's where she was before, okay. I thought maybe she'd moved, but... she hides the hand. Well, yeah, I gotta talk to you. But she's trying to get rid of him. Were you looking for me? Well, that's interesting looking box. Well, he was looking for someone else, so... Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought there was like a lot on it, so... It's a miracle it got here. Yeah, it's fine. A leaf, a feather. It's a nice leaf. That was the first thing that I saw too in the box. Hey, a picture. Is that of Hayate's father? And Hayate, yeah. Yeah, it was a little Hayate. Uh, are you are you telling me that she actually met Hayate's father as a child? The sky is vast. I can read, I swear. Yeah, Sora ga Takai. Just no kidding. It really is. Might as well save the galaxy while I'm at it. Why not? Omake. Gotta protect that smile. And credits rolling. I believe there's one more episode left, which would be our final one. Singer of the Stars. There she is. I not try to respond to that, but it's I guess it was the order to give. Yeah, that's not pleasant. Uh don't do it. Don't do it. This is really bad. Oh god. Jesus. How could you just do something like that? And who doesn't look even remotely upset? Royd. Despite how many people were just killed there. That's an interesting shot to end us off on. Eternal Walkude. Okay, well, that was the 25th episode of Macross Delta, and there was a lot to take in with this episode. Not even sure really where to begin. Obviously, last episode was when we kind of escaped from Windermere, and we had our chance to kind of lick our wounds and whatnot at the beginning of this episode. We had Mikumo, who we could not take with us. We had Makina, who got shot. You know, who needed medical treatments. We have Freya, who's got some of that. I'm not even sure what you'd call it. The crystallization of skin tissue, whatever you want to call that. She's got that going on, but she's very deliberately trying to hide from everyone. Although you can only hide that for so long. People are getting a little bit suspicious about that. So we have all that going on, and we actually had Reina recover a piece of the ship, the aircraft that Hayate's father piloted, right? I was hoping we could get some kind of good hint from that, but we didn't really, I wasn't sure what we'd get really, because we kind of had to leave the plane in a hurry, but luckily she did grab something, and she is our amazing hacker girl, so she was able to get something out of that corrupted data. And we got some communications between Hayate's father and the whoever was in command there. And that really gave us a good peek into what was going on there. Clearly, Hayate was, I mean, the gist of it is Hayate's father was giving orders that he didn't want to do, right? To drop the Dimension Eater and whatnot. But it seemed like he was trying to kind of like fake that there were issues that stopped him from being able to do it. So he was able to kind of like drop it in a less damaging position, I think was the gist of it, right? And then they all just kind of like pinned all of that onto Hayate, that he was the one responsible for all that, even though it was kind of the opposite. But we as the audience, Hayate, we pretty much knew that had to have been something like that. Hayate's father wouldn't just do that. But now we actually have some concrete evidence to show other people, and that's kind of really cool to have. So I can imagine how happy having something like that makes Hayate. So I'm glad for that. So that was one big part of the episode for sure. And Mikomo, I mean, we kind of got like the final puzzle piece of the overall Mikomo situation, the fragments piece that Hayate's father got, and that went to Lady M, and that was the foundation of birthing Mikomo, our singer of the stars, and all that. So we kind of got that whole mystery is pretty much solved at this point. But the problem is Windermere has Mikomo, and they're leveraging her to be that singer, and that's a big problem for us. That's a big problem for us, especially if you saw the end of the episode where we had singing and that Varb syndrome kind of thing going on, and they controlling the people and making them activate the Dimension Eater while still in that craft. That was horrible to watch. That was just that was a tragedy that happened there. And they gave the order. They did it. Royd, who was mainly responsible for that, just he's got no problem with it. Not even remotely bothered by that. But yeah, that was pretty messed up. But I mean, this is war. That's the kind of thing. War is not a good thing. I think we all pretty much know that at this point. We even had a nice little bit with Kaname is her name, talking about her dream about singing together, not for war, and all that, right? Because like nobody on our side really wants to be at war right now, but Windermere, they didn't like their current situation, how things were resolved from 7 years ago, and all that, and they started an uprising, and we have to respond to that. But nobody's just really happy about that. I'm sure a lot of people with Windermere aren't really happy about it either, but the people that are in power are still pushing it forward, and we have to deal with it. And we have the nuns thing, and it's a big old mess. And hopefully we can somehow get a decent resolution to this big old messy problem that we're in by the end of the show. Hopefully. We had a nice little scene between Hayate and Freya, though, getting a look through the box, because we saw the picture, and that kind of got some memories flowing from Freya. And apparently, yeah, she met up with him as a child, which I mean that makes sense. Obviously, Hayate's father was on Windermere for that stuff, and it's certainly within the realm of possibility he would run into some locals like Freya. So it does make sense that would happen. And now, several years later, she gets to meet up with that man's son, and it's pretty cool. And yeah, that box, like just the very first glimpse we got at the box, you could see all the labels and stuff. It was pretty clear that box went on a journey. So good thing it finally made it to him. I think that's most of what I want to say on the episode. I mean, we got decent amount of information about various other things, proto culture, and just there's a lot of lore and stuff in the show that can sometimes be hard to keep track of, really. But that was at play in the episode too. We got some of that from the merchants, and the merchant's all about being a merchant. I mean, that's the one thing you can say about him as a person, is that he's very consistent with his character in that regard. So, he is who he is at the end of the day. I still don't really like him, but I don't like despise him or anything, like I do a certain red-haired character on the Windermere side, or Royd, who's been kind of like I've been slowly building up dislike of Royd over the course of the show. It's at a fairly high level right now, I would say. But yeah, next episode I'm pretty sure is the final one, so hopefully we can get a decently happy end, right? I mean, we didn't have a happy end of this episode, but maybe just fingers crossed, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that's it for now. Until the next time, bye-bye. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.